door. Hi, it's Rachel with Topsy Turtle Thrifter, and today Noah and I are going to go to an estate sale at, I believe this is an old carriage house that was a restaurant as of recent that's closed down, and they used, from the pictures, there's a lot of old, it looks like a lot of antique stuff, and of course a lot of horse stuff, but looked like there were other items also. From the description, the restaurant had used some of these items maybe for decoration, but then they pulled a lot more out of storage. And from the looks of it, I've never been here. I've never known about the restaurant, so I'm just learning about it. And we drove about an hour to get here. It started at 11. It's now 11:38, and it looks like a pretty good sized place. So, but I see people coming out. Some have a few things. Being that it's the first day, I don't know if I'm going to be able to buy anything, but I thought maybe I could get some video, because just from the pictures that the estate sale company put online, it looked like some really neat things. So we are gonna go check it out now. Okay, open the door. Alright. This is neat. Are there no prices on anything? That's cool. All the hats. There was one something I was wanting to come back and look at. Forgot. Oh, this right here. That's cool. This. It's an old tack room. Oh, look at this. Wow. Look at those. I wish. I wish. I'm pretty sure the prices are going to be a little higher. Yeah. I wish. The old jugs. Oh, look at that teapot. They said they're going to have more stuff next weekend. They'll pull more stuff out. So we might try to get back here. This is fabulous. Look at this, Noah. Dre would like this room, wouldn't he? Such cool stuff.
Hello.
Hi. It's almost like a museum, isn't it? It's really cool stuff. Oh, look at this. Now, I know nothing about any of these items, but look at the furniture in here. Oh, and the old stove. Look at the hats. Old lights. Chessboard. Look at that trunk. I love the lighting all the light fixtures. Oh, look at this. That's a peacock on there. The armoire. So cool. Pretty cool. All fancy dresses and instead of blender, I just want to see these little cups. These would have had little saucers, I think. The old hats. Oh, let's see this. Look at that. That's so nice. Noah, come right here. Okay. Let's see. Army stuff. That's cool. I wonder if it's the whole box. It's cute. Look at this cabinet. I love this. These cabinets. Beautiful. Yes, perfume. This chair. It has velvet material. But look. It's so pretty. So pretty. So we'll look at them on the way out, okay? Alright, so we just finished up at this estate sale at a carriage house. It's an old carriage house. And yeah, that was pretty great. I was able to video quite a bit, and it was almost like going into a museum, but they also had the stuff for sale, and they had so much stuff. I'm not even sure we actually saw everything. It was 2 stories, and I did find quite a bit of stuff. There were a few things, there were a lot of things they didn't have priced, and they were pricing it as they go, and I think we got some really good deals on some things because of that. but there was a couple of things I had to leave behind because they had it priced a little high. I wasn't able to check our comps there. So, and I had already had so much stuff, I thought maybe I'll wait. Now they told me they're going to do a second part to this sale next weekend. So next Sunday will be their last day, and I think I heard them say that they'll have everything half off, and they're going to be pulling more stuff out. They don't even have everything out this weekend. So I did get good video, so I was pretty pleased about that. It might not be perfect, there might be imperfections, but I think I tried to get a really good view of what we saw. For the most part, in the beginning it was hard because there was a lot of people there, and so it was a little bit crowded, and I'm still awkward with video and with everybody around. They're like looking at, what are you doing? But I did ask a lady there if I could get some pictures of, they had the wagon there, so that was really cool. It was right in the center. My total spend was $145.50 with tax. So I will be doing a haul video from this sale. I'll probably have to split that up. Noah was my helper. She did good. She found a couple things. But yeah, I'll be splitting the haul up, probably the video and the hauls up, and I am going to try my best. Like I said, we're a little over an hour away. I'm going to try my best to get back here to see what new they have next weekend and if they have anything half off. So we worked up a good appetite today, so we're going to go get something to eat. Alright, so we'll see you later. Bye. Alright, so that was the estate sale that I went to. That was 2 weekends ago. So I am going to go through the haul. So the footage from this estate sale, I had enough to split into 2 videos. So you'll see what you're seeing this week was the first part, and then next week I'll do that second part. So I'm going to try to show about half of what I picked up that day. I ended up finding more than I had anticipated because it was the first day of the sale. So sometimes things are marked up higher. So the first thing I picked up was this biscuit jar, and it says biscuits here, right here on the front. It has its lid. So it is ceramic on the inside, and then it has the two-tone wood on the outside, and then of course the handle. I paid $24 for this, which I'm not quite sure. I didn't look up comps while I was there. I think I tried a couple times and I wasn't able to pull anything up, but I just went ahead and grabbed it. I really liked it. I had never seen one like this, so we'll give it a go. I looked up online, and like everything lately, it's really hard to determine because there's such a variety. You couldn't really find one just like this one, but similar ones. So it's possible I might be able to double my profit at least. I always anticipate trying to triple it, but when I pay up for a little bit more, I'll be happy to get half of that. So, and it's really good condition. I mean, there's a little wear here on the metal. The wood is in really good shape. I think a few of the ones I saw, some of this was coming off, and of course it does have like what looks like a little ding right there, but nothing major. And they had a second one. I would have picked it up. It was the same price, but it was missing the handle on it. So I left that one there. Not sure what I'm going to be able to get for that one. I decided I'll try just one. Then I picked up this little glass owl bank, and on the bottom it's Wise Old Owl. I paid $4 for him. He is, there's no chips or anything on him. He's in good condition. I think I looked him up. Maybe I could get about 12 to 15 for him. Owls are really popular right now. So there was a different one I saw that was glass, but it was like a smoky brownish color, amber color. So picked him up. Alright. Then I picked up this little dish. Nothing too major. I just mainly grabbed it because it was the name on the bottom. It says Honington, Devon, England, and it is painted real pretty with flowers. I think, I'm not for sure what they charged me for this, but possibly $5 for it, because it says miscellaneous. This one didn't have a sticker on it, so this is one of the ones they just labeled it or rang me up as they went. But I'm not sure what I can get for this. I don't even really know what it is. It's an unusual shape, and I thought, you know, a little ring dish, a little earring trinket dish, that would be pretty in a bathroom or sitting on a dresser in your bedroom. So I thought that was neat. That might end up being in the booth. Then I grabbed this for 50 cents. It's just a little cross stitch that says welcome. I think it says welcome to our home. Although that, yeah, it is. It's welcome to our home. And it's a little older. Paid 50 cents for that. It is signed on the back, but I'm not able to read that. Alright, and then picked this up. It's like a little guy standing with the podiums, and it's a vase, like a little pocket vase. I paid $3 for it, and it says 1858 Germany. I believe that's an 8. It says, it's hard to tell if it's 19 or 8, but I think it is an 1858 Germany. It's just imprinted right here, so it's going to be hard for the camera to pick up. But it's real pretty painting, like floral painting. And it does have like a little fine hairline crack there, but there aren't any chips or anything. So it was hard for me to find anything on this. I found a couple similar ones that sold upwards of about $25 to $30, but I'm not sure that I would get that for this. I paid $3, so I'd be happy with maybe 10 to 12, and I have to disclose the little crack there, but it doesn't seem like it would affect it in any way. Maybe we'll have to see. I mean, it could make it weaker for breaking. This I picked up, and I'm not real sure why. I thought it was interesting looking. I guess more is I paid $3 for it. I'm not sure why. It's wooden here and it's ceramic here. When I started to look it up, I believe it should have had a stopper, so it was like a cruette, and it likely would have had a second one, so it would have been a pair. So I may not get much more than what I paid for that, but I'll clean it up and it may go in the booth. And then I picked up this. I think this is probably one of the only things you may have seen me pick up in the video. It was hard for me to shop and video at the same time, and I was so intrigued with everything, trying to capture it all. But this is an older magnifying glass. It's probably not that old, but I believe it says Ultra Optics, and it is made in the USA. It's marked on the back, and I looked it up. This probably, I think they charged me $1 for it, and I believe I saw the comps anywhere from about $12 to $15 for that. So there were two. The other one wasn't as in good condition. And I don't think it was labeled with anything. I mean, and also there weren't prices, so I was kind of worried about some of the stuff I was picking up, because you couldn't find out what it was until you could bring it up to the front and they price it for you as you go. So I was being a little cautious about some of the things I grabbed. Yeah, so this was probably my favorite find. I found these pretty quickly once I got inside. They were just sitting there. But they are wooden yo-yos, and these two have rhinestones embedded. Let me see if I can get them. There. It's on each side, and they are marked. They are Duncan, I believe. Well, let me make sure of that before I say that. It's the stickers on them. Yes, they are Duncan, and they're called jeweled. And I believe when I looked these up, they do pretty well. I can't remember the comps on them. They do pretty well, but they're all, I think what I had seen, they were tournament yo-yos. So, and and I paid $4 each for these two. Originally I grabbed these two because they had the tags on them. The third one is more, it's a different shape and it's sparkly with glitter. They do have, this one doesn't have the string in it, I just saw that. Or if it does, it's very little bit left. These do have the string, but they're like inside there. I don't even know if I can get that out. And they show wear on them. But anyways, this one I left behind initially, and I got to the front with these to put in my hold area, and this lady saw me and she's like, "Oh, you got the yo-yo." She said, "Did you get the other one? You just got to the two." And I said, "Well, yeah, I didn't see a price on that one." And she goes, "Well, I can tell you those are at least from," I thought she said the 60s, because she remembered them as a child. And I said, "Really?" So I went back, and this one was still there, and I grabbed it, and they ended up giving it to me for $1. So I was glad to get those. This one it's faint, the sticker's over it, but it's also marked Duncan. And they do show wear, so I know that always affects the sale. But I thought, even if, I don't know, I'll see. Like I said, sometimes when I don't get as much as I think, you know, or sometimes if I don't get as much online, I do better with selling stuff like this in my booth. So I was pretty excited to pick those up. I thought those were neat. I had never seen the ones with the jewels in them, so little rhinestones. Alright, and then I picked up this little jar, or bottle rather. It's not marked, and honestly I don't even know what it is. I thought perfume at first, but I mean, it has this little stopper, but it also maybe like a cruet. I don't know. I just thought it was pretty. The gold shows some wear on it, and I don't think these are painted. I believe these are the screen printed flowers, but it was in really good condition, and I paid $4 for it. But I thought it'd be pretty, like in a little vanity area. You could set that in, so grabbed that. And then this, I actually really like this little picture. It's a little miniature picture, and it looks like it has daffodil here, and it's marked on the bottom, genuine Staffordshire, hand painted, shorter in sun, made in England. And it does show some crazing. I don't know if we'll pick that up or not. I paid $5. I went ahead and picked it up for $5 because it was in such good condition, and I know these little miniature pictures would do well, especially with the maker's mark on the bottom. So I thought that was really pretty. If I collected those, I would keep them, but I don't. Let's see, what else? This little, it's a child's belt buckle. It's made in the USA. Has little boots on the front there. So I don't know. I think I looked up maybe anywhere from $8 to $10 for that. They charged me $1 for this. And then I picked this up. He is not in the best condition, but I'll end up keeping him. I paid $1 for him. A lot of times I like little deer figurines, and they're real popular. They're hard to find, and if I do, they usually have been their heads have been glued back on, or their ears have been chipped. As a matter of fact, I think the video shows some with the deer that had ears missing. So being that he was $1 and he is older, he's made of like a composite material or maybe paper mache. I'm not real sure, but I'm not sure what I'll do with him yet. But I thought for $1 I will grab him. He's cute. And then this little pig, I don't know what I paid for him. This is another one that wasn't, I don't know, he wasn't marked, but it maybe only been about $1. He was bought somewhere for $5. But I don't know if he's missing a hat. I couldn't find anything on him. Or if he was a toothpick holder and he's supposed to be like that. Or maybe he's just a little cup. I don't know. I thought he was cute. So I grabbed him. I don't know if I'm really... And one more thing today, and then the next will be next week, is this pot, which anyone can correct me on this. I found similar ones online, and they're calling it an invalid pot, which is something they maybe would have used on patients who were unable to eat or drink from a cup, or and I read that straws, we didn't have straws back then, so this is what they would use to help them get down. Maybe possibly medicine as well, but it has the handle on the side. There's no lid. It's open here, and then of course the little spout like that. This one has gold trim that has some wear on it, and there's a minor little chip here, but I paid $4 for it because I haven't ever actually found... I've seen them, and I've seen others pick them up, but I haven't actually found them. So I thought, I was intrigued, and I'd go ahead and grab that. So there we go. That's going to conclude the haul for this video, and then revisit me next week, and I will have the rest of that haul from that estate sale. Thank you all for watching.